the demo that never ended. Everyone had it. If you had an Xbox 360 in the late 2000s, you remember. The Phantasy Star Universe demo. It was free. It was always there. Sitting on your hard drive, whether you meant to download it or not. Nobody cared much about the gameplay. Most of us never touched the real game. What mattered was the lobby, the avatars, the endless, looping synth music. It wasn't a game. It was a hangout. A virtual mall full of kids who should have been doing homework. Guys twice their age role-playing as warriors, and people endlessly spamming "trade" until the text scrolled off the screen. And the scammers. God, the scammers. Everyone has a story about them. The guy who convinced you to drop your rarest weapon in a corner so he could dupe it. The player who promised to mod your character if you followed him to some empty server. The ones who dressed in the default outfit, standing unnervingly still, whispering through private messages about glitches and secret shops. We laughed it off back then because it was just a demo. Nothing carried over. Nothing mattered. But here's the thing. When Sega finally shut down the demo servers, we all figured that was the end. Couldn't even launch it anymore, just a dead menu option. Except, I did. One night in 2019, my 360 was hooked up for nostalgia's sake. I scrolled past the demo icon. Out of muscle memory, I clicked it. The loading screen flickered, black, then the logo. Suddenly, I was back in the lobby. Empty. No players, no chatter. Just the looping track echoing like it was bouncing off an abandoned mall food court. My avatar was still there. Same clothes as I left him in. I thought it was some offline mode, some leftover data file, until I noticed the chat box flicker. Trade? The text scrolled up, just like before. Another message appeared, slower this time, like someone was typing one key at a time. Drop it in the corner. I froze. There was no one else in the lobby. No gamer tags, no models, just me. Still, more lines crept up the box, one after another. R-A-R-E, give me. Promise I duplicate. The text sped up until the entire window filled with them. The same words, over and over, cascading until they blurred together. And then I heard it. The sound effect for a player joining the lobby. My screen camera panned slightly, the way it always did when someone else entered, but the spot remained empty. Then my avatar moved on its own, turning toward the dark corner of the lobby where we always used to do those shady trades. A weapon appeared on the floor, not one I recognized. Its description window popped open automatically, and all it said was, "You should not be here." I yanked the power cord out of the console. For a second, I swore I still heard the lobby music, tinny and muffled, echoing from the speakers, even with the system off. I haven't touched my 360 since, but sometimes, when I'm online late at night, I'll get Xbox Live messages from gamer tags I don't recognize. They all say the same thing. Trade?